Most collectors think grading just takes forever. They send their cards in, wait months, and hope everything comes back eventually. But the truth is, if you understand how the grading companies actually work behind the scenes, there are ways to get your cards graded significantly faster. Not by paying the most expensive service level, not by guessing, but by submitting your cards the right way from the start. If you're new here, my name is Eric Michael. I've been buying and selling sports cars since 2015. And since 2020, I've helped thousands of people learn how to do the same. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how experienced collectors and dealers get their cards graded faster than everyone else. And if you want the full step-by-step checklist of everything I'm about to cover, I put a free PDF down below in the description that you can download and reference. Let's get into it. Number one, avoid bulk submitters. So what a bulk submitter is, it could be your card shop, it could be someone online that gets in a bunch of cards and then sends them for grading. What happens is a grading order from these guys might be 100, 200, 300 cards, and it just takes longer to process that rather than just sending it in yourself. So I'm always a fan of doing it yourself. And, picking a day, Friday at 2 p.m. if that's when you're free, and consistently sending cards in for grading, because your 8 card grading order is going to get processed faster than the 200 card grading order from the big card shop in the middle of the city, right? That's number one. Number two, submitting at the right time of the year. So PSA gets huge spikes in demand at certain times of the year. One, the National Card Show, because they set up at the card show and people wait all year to send their cards in for grading. Then, because you could actually drop them off at the physical card show, and people are scared to ship their beloved cards to PSA. So they get a massive influx. I've realized that from doing cards around the time of the National Card Show, they do take a little bit longer. And also in new product releases, they also get slammed. But the main one is the National Card Show. They get absolutely bombarded. That's number two. Number three, this is a simple one, and I hope none of you guys do this wrong, but filling out the submission forms correctly. PSA does a great job on their website of walking you through step by step exactly how to do everything. And if you screw something up and confuse them, it's going to take much longer for them to process your order. So be diligent, be careful, do everything correctly. Number four is dropping your cards off at major card shows so it gets in their hands right away. So the National Card Show, there's a massive influx of demand. I'd probably avoid doing that. And they sometimes at at the National Card Show, they'll actually start upping their price to get it back at the card show. Because I'm a fan of getting my cards back, right then and there. Obviously, aren't we all? But going to other major card shows like the West Coast Card Show or Dallas PSA can be set up sometimes. At these card shows, if you drop it off in person, it's much faster because it gets processed right away as opposed to going to their mail room. Because what happens a lot of the time is when you send in at the lowest end service level value bulk and their cards, you sent in 30 cards, it sits in their mailroom for it could be 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, maybe even more before it even gets processed in their business days, whether it's 65 or 95 business days, that timer doesn't start until they actually pull your cards out of the mailroom. And sometimes they'll sit in that mailroom for a few weeks. So by actually dropping your cards off at a card show and giving it to them physically, you avoid that. That's number four. Number five, smaller orders process much faster. It's kind of going along with bulk submitters, sending your cards in on a weekly basis, like I choose every Friday at 2 p.m. Your cards go in as opposed to waiting a month and then sending in 90 cards at once. One, you're just going to get your cards back faster and create a better income stream if you're doing it consistently, because then you have cards back coming back consistently. And number two, a order that's smaller takes less time to process most of the time. This is not always true because there is some randomness. I've seen big orders come back and much faster than I thought. I've seen small orders come back and much longer than I thought. There's a randomness to it that you can't control because you're not the ones grading the cards at PSA. But smaller orders tend to do come back faster. Number six, this is one I learned when I first got into sports cards. So when you put cards in a case, right? There's two types of cases. There's ones called one touch. The one touch ones are the little magnet ones that kind of clap together. I'll put a picture up here of it. And then another one is called a card saver, where it kind of slides in. PSA, supposedly, from what I've heard and from speaking to a few PSA graders, they like card savers better. And the ones they like the most, apparently, this is just what I've heard, is Ultra Pros on Amazon. So, or Ultra Pros. Find them on Amazon. So go on Amazon, buy Ultra Pros. They're really easy to put in. The card goes in a penny sleeve and then goes into the Ultra Pro. It slides in. So don't use one touches, especially one touches. I've seen myself, and also I've heard from other people that you do get damage to the mail easier because the card does move around a little bit more. So that's number 6. And number 7, this is the best possible trick you can use. This is a sneaky one. I call it the barcode trick. So let's say you're sending in 20 cards, value bulk, right? That's the lowest end service level. That's about $20 while I'm speaking right now. The problem is a lot of the time it's going to go to PSA. The card's going to sit in their mailroom for, a few weeks, maybe a month. And then because they don't prioritize it, because you're not as high of a paying as a customer, someone who sends in a $300, grading service level thing, or $300 service level, they just don't prioritize you. That's just the way business works, right? Higher end clients get prioritized. So the way around it is if you send in 20 cards, pull out the most expensive card and change it into 2 grading orders. So 19 cards are with the value bulk, right? And you have 1 card with the $75 service level. And that card with the $75 service level, you take the barcode from that order and put it on the outside. So they're going to prioritize your package in the mailroom faster because they're going to see that barcode, because I think they walk around the mailroom kind of scanning the barcodes, and they're going to see, oh, wait, we should prioritize this because this is a higher end card. They pull your package out of the mailroom, and then when they open up your package, you have 1 card with that $75 service level. Then you have another package inside of your package with the barcode outside of that on the package inside the package, if that makes sense, with the other 19 cards. So what I'm trying to say here, just to make it very crystal clear, because I obviously can't have an example because I'm in the studio right now, you have 20 cards. 1 card used the $75 service level, and you take the barcode from that grading order, you put it on the outside of the total package. The other grading order, because now you have 2 grading orders, is the 19 cards with the value bulk. That's the cheaper stuff. And there's 2 packages inside your total package, and the barcode just goes inside the package for the 19 cards. Okay. Hopefully that makes sense. You're kind of tricking PSA into picking up your cards faster outside of the mailroom. And I have seen that get crazy results. They'll pick up your package and process it within a few days of getting it as opposed to a month. It helps out a lot. So that's 7 different tricks on how to get your cards back faster from PSA. Hopefully that makes sense. There's a free PDF down below in the description outlining this step by step. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Cool. Hopefully that helped you guys out. That's a good one. How to get your cards back faster from PSA. All that little stuff adds up. And the crazy thing is, at the end of the day, right? You just don't know, right? I've had students I've had students use value bulk and their cards have been there since November, and I've had students it's taken 5 weeks. It makes no sense. It makes literally no sense. But let's start the callers. Nice suit. Brock. We'll be back in Denver in May 8th. We're going whitewater rafting, me and a few of the employees in Kavi. So we'll be going whitewater. Oh, but I think you said you're moving to Texas. Brock is actually the first student I've ever had. Go look him up on YouTube. He's famous now in the AI world. He makes a lot of money. Brock is rich. He's crazy rich. He first got rich from flipping Zion Williamson cards. All he would do is buy and grade Silver Prism 2019 Zion Williamson cards, and those cards used to be the shit back then. And now they're not. But Brock made a lot of money from that stuff. But let's let the callers begin. We got caller number 1 from Chicago, Illinois.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Yes.
How's it going, man? What's your name?
I'm good. My name is Elias Gordillo from Chicago.
Cool. How may I help?
I have a quick question, brother. I've been trying to get a hold of you on social media everywhere, but it's impossible. I just ran across this scene that you could call.
You got me now.
I have a question. I got a box of 2021 Heritage baseball cards. I was just seeing videos. There's a couple error cards in there, but I came across 2 of them. One of them was Bryce Harper, in action, but in the back it has nothing. It just has like a kaboom style, like Mike Trout, just in the back. So I don't know if that's like a special kind of car, or if I should just get rid of it. And I have another one. I think it's Javier Molina, but in the back it has a patch of like the Los Angeles Angels logo. It doesn't have like no information, no player, no card number, nothing.
Yeah, it's probably just an error, and those error cards just it doesn't mean anything. It actually diminishes the value a little bit, at least from what I've seen. So, no, it doesn't mean much. Those errors.
Okay. Yeah, because I pulled it and I was like, oh, hold up, and like I freaking top loaded it. I put it in my in the bubblers, and I put it in the bubbler mailer package. I kept it safe in the drawer. I was like, I don't know what I got here. Let me just keep this to the side.
Yeah. I wish I had better news for you and could tell you it's worth tons of money. But from the sounds of it, it doesn't sound like it means it means much.
Okay.
Any other?
I'm definitely interested in your program as well. I'm gonna try to set up an appointment for this noon today.
Oh, nice, cool. Who you're speaking with? Which coach?
Am I speaking to Eric right now or to Coach John?
Oh, right now you're speaking with Eric, but later you'll be speaking with John. He's one of our coaches.
Perfect. Yeah, I came across one of you guys' videos not so long ago, but then I thought it was just like someone like scamming or trying to use your picture, your image, and I was just like, and I seen it again. I was like, you know what? Let me give this a try.
Yeah, no, those videos. Oh, there are people that do make fake videos of me, but nope, we're real. I'm a real person. I'm not AI.
I was thinking it was like AI or something.
No, I'm not AI. You're speaking to actual Eric.
Are you going to the national shows this year in Rosemont, Illinois?
Yes. I don't know how long.
I'm a union carpenter, so I set up all the carpets for Panini. I do all those setups in there.
Oh shit! Nice.
So hopefully, I got a couple cards right now. I'm gonna go buy more. I'm trying to get graded, and hopefully I can make some money there.
Yeah, dude. Well, cool. Well, if you have any questions in the future before the card show, call back in and let me know.
Yeah, I will. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking to you. I feel a little better now, and I can get it started because I've seen you had like a program that was worth thousands of dollars. Now you have like a monthly thing. I seen the whole hour video that first time. I was just like, man, it sounds too good to be true. Like,
yeah,
man.
Well, yeah, I don't want you to be like, I guess under the wrong impression. It does require work, but we're
obviously, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we have multiple depending on like where you're at in the journey and your budget. We have multiple different programs, but Coach John will speak about it with you later.
Perfect. Thank you. Sorry to call just with that dumb question.
No worries, bro. It's a good question.
Yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you, and I hope I get to meet you soon, join your team, and I hope I'm able to run across you, at Rosemont for any show spectacular, for Collecticon, for nationals. I'm there every single show.
Yeah, bro, I'll be there. Hopefully we'll meet each other. We'll do a meetup. Yes, Major League Profits will do a meetup, so you'll see me most likely.
I try to get you into the banks, and you gotta wait that huge line.
All right, man. Sounds good. Appreciate you calling in. Brother. Nice guy. The queue's actually open. Queue is open. How much is your program? We have multiple different programs depending on like what you're looking to do in your budget. It just requires a conversation. It's an impossible thing for me to answer here. I need to know more about you a little bit. Am I interested in buying your collection? If it's 80s and 90s stuff, probably not. But you can send a picture. Send it to the phone number. I'll take a look at it. Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. It's Chad from Tampa.
What's up, Jeff?
Chad.
Oh, Chad. What's up, dude?
Reporting back that those Ohtani all aces that I was targeting, and I'm in for probably 200 on a few and 220 on a couple more. They have skyrocketed to like 800 a piece.
Yeah, they are. All Ohtani is up a lot.
So I got 4 of them at PSA right now.
That's pretty good. Can't. What are you into them for?
I ended up. So I was getting them at 125 before they kind of started going up, and the last 2 I got for 180 a piece.
Nice, cool.
And I sent them in at value plus.
Gotcha. Yeah, you'll do. Hopefully, those graded 10, you'll do very well. Yep. And is that more of a statement, or did you have a question?
Oh no, just you told me to provide you some feedback, and then those that one
set I was telling you about where I've got all those Cooper flags. PSA 10s are still going for around 200, and I'm in I'd say 9 of those for around $60 a piece. And the set still has such a high gem rate. I did start picking up some Knipples.
Yeah,
because his value is actually going up. So his are in the PSA 10. They're going for around 150 to 135, and I'm into. I'll be in all those for about maybe 45, 50 a piece.
so I mean, I wish I can give you advice, but it sounds like you're making all the right moves.
Yeah, so Saturday I cannot be Chicago, but I am getting ready to set up at the fairgrounds this weekend. So
yeah, I'll be there, man. I'll be there
okay.
I'll be there for Friday. I think Friday, probably Saturday as well.
Okay, yeah, I'll swing by and see you.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, what do you look like? What can I expect?
The Collectives.
The Collectives. God, are you gonna be wearing a shirt that says that?
Yeah, the black T-shirt with the gold crown and a hat.
Cool. Got it. I'll keep it in my brain.
All right.
All right, Chad. I'll see you this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, bye.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, what's happening, Eric?
What's up, man? Who am I speaking to?
Joe from Dayton?
Joe from Dayton, you said?
Dayton.
Dayton.
It's Digton.
Gotcha. Cool. How may I help?
So I bought a 25, 26 Topps Chrome Gold Pulsar reflector of Hugo Gonzalez today, and I'm planning to send that out to PSA. I'm just trying to see if I'm on the right track of what I'm trying to do right now with flipping.
Okay, so say that card one more time so I could look it up.
It's a 2025-26 Topps Chrome Gold Pulsar refractor, number 278 Hugo Gonzalez rookie card out of 50.
Who is Hugo Gonzalez?
He is a Celtics player.
Oh, yep. Hugo, yep, I see him. Hugo Gonzalez. Oh, I don't know why that's not. And it's a gold. What is it, number 2?
Out of 50. It's a Pulsar card. It's got like all the circles. I only found one of the sale was like 170 something. I paid 157 for this one.
Gotcha. Let's see. So Hugo Gonzalez. What are his stats this year? Does he play? I don't know that much.
Yeah, he's doing all right this year. He's pretty popular. They got injuries, so he's picking up a lot of the workload.
Let's see. So I'll look something up for you. So I'm gonna say most likely yes. So his let's see, his purple pulsar out of 75 did 300 as a 10, and then that card raw does like $100. So yeah, that's something I would buy. What's
What is pay at 157? Do you think?
Yeah. Well, when was that last sale of 176?
Yeah, the raw was 176. I paid 157 today.
When was the 176 sale?
Oh, I don't really know, to be honest. I think it was I want to say it was like a month ago, but I'd have to go back and pull it up. I don't have it in front of me.
Yeah, you should be fine. That is the type of stuff you should buy. You might want to look at I just don't know how liquid he is. I don't know that much about him, to be honest with you. But his cards do sell for okay amounts of money. So, and he's a Celtic, you should be fine. I think if that card grades a 10, you'll sell it for $400 to $500.
Okay. So that's the kind of things I should be trying to do. I'm just trying to get a feel of what I should be doing. So, all right, awesome. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. And then just to give you, I guess, some easier way to make money would be buying football right now because it's down, and most likely it'll be worth more by the time you get it back from grading. Like guys like Jaden Daniels and CJ Stroud, and maybe not CJ Stroud, but the guys from last year like Caleb Williams and Jaden Daniels, those guys, it might be a little bit easier to make money because they're not playing right now, and it'll probably be worth more by the time you get it back. So just that might be a little bit easier on your end. Or you could buy the new guys like Jackson Dart and Shedeur Sanders, those guys, but you got to be quick and get them graded and sell them fast because those guys tend to go down in value as the season gets closer.
So I got a Jackson Dart downtown card in PSA already. It's in assembly right now. It's come back to me. I did the 75 on that. And I got a few other Drake May cards in my collection as well that are heading out to PSA to get back soon.
Nice. Yeah. So that's the right type of stuff. Football might just be a tad easier, but yeah, that card of Hugo Gonzalez is more than fine.
All right. I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, bro.
Have a good one. Bye.
You too. Queue is open. I think there's a lot of people in here for the queue being. Yeah, a lot of you guys in here for the queue being open. Everyone says I bought the Ohtani before he went up. Everyone was buying Ohtani. That's not really a secret strategy. You'd be right. Everyone was just buying Ohtani. I think sports cards is just getting bigger. So I think that's why his stuff went up and people just like Ohtani. It's hard to not buy him, right? Let's do this. I want to look at something while I have a second here. I want to look at some cards to buy. Oh, I'm getting a caller. No. Let me take this caller, then I'll look at some cards. You have Eric. You are live.
Hey, what's up, Eric? This is Doug from New Jersey.
Doug from Jersey. What's up, man? How may I help?
Not too much. This is my first time calling. Been listening to the show for the last couple months.
Nice. Well, welcome.
No, it's been very helpful. I'm just trying to, take some of your advice and, not just listen to it and actually start applying it.
Yeah.
Where I started was not so much in the investing side. It was more the collecting side. So when I got into it, I just wanted to buy cards that I liked the look of and the players that I liked.
That's how most people start. So
it's been fun. But now, trying to support the hobby and making some money, just wanted to know if some of the cards that I have, I should go through the process, or if those should just be personal collection and maybe start looking at more liquid cards. So the cards that I have been buying were the 2023 Panini One Premiums, the rookie patch autos for guys like Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta, just guys that I liked.
Yeah.
And I've read that, some of those patch auto cards, the thicker cards, don't grade well. And I've seen different people say, hey, don't send these to grade. They're low numbered. And also the thicker cards don't grade well. So I was just wondering if those are cards that I should bother sending to PSA. Should I not? Or are those ones that I would just sell raw or just keep myself? Just trying to get some direction on the cards that I currently have, or should I be looking elsewhere?
Yeah. Those cards, I could almost bet you they would not grade a 10. So the stuff, right? I assume, right, your goal is to start making an income out of this. I'd imagine, right?
Yep, yeah, it is. I started off just collecting, and now that I've gotten more into it, this is pretty fun. Why not make it a side income or eventually full time?
Yeah. So those cards are good. They're liquid. They sell. They're worth money, but they're not good for making money because they're just hard to grade. Like, you want to get into grading. Grading's the easiest and fastest way to make money. And stuff that's much more gradable is, so I have a bunch of students buying like select football right now from like 2024. Like, I could just I'll just share my screen and show you a card instead of me just blabbing. So
Perfect.
I could show you a card. This is just like an example. Hopefully this kind of helps you out. So I was looking at a card yesterday. What was it? I think it was this. So this card of Jaden Daniels. Was it this one? I think it was this one. So if you look at this card of Jaden Daniels, it's a Purple Shock Select.
Okay.
And I'm just using this as an example here. So let me see. Okay, let's take this one that's popping up on my screen right now. This card's $50 raw. A 10 just sold for $184, right? So $50 raw, $184 graded. And this card, how hard is it to grade? Because that's the golden question, right? If it doesn't grade
the
high.
gem rate, right?
The gem rate, right? This specific card grades a 10 at about Drum roll, please. 61%, right? So 61% of these cards graded 10. Right now it's $50. A 10's 184 was the last sale. But, the hope is you get this card back and hopefully he goes up in value. So that 184, when you get it back, is 220, 230. And, it's 60% of the time you're able to, after fees, you'll double your money, as opposed to that Panini one card probably grades at 10% of the time. And these cards are just as liquid and they'll probably make you just as much money if it tens. So that's the type of stuff. The easiest way, that's the easiest way to get in and start making money, because even if you don't know what you're doing and these cards get a 9, they do go up in value, or they should, and you should be able to still make a little bit of money. So you got the right idea. I think you're buying the wrong cards to flip to make money.
Yeah, no, I thought that. Like I said, I like the way those ones looked. Not really knowing what I was doing. I was like, those are sweet. Let me just get those to collect. But no, that sounds good. I've been paying more attention to the type of cards you've been saying. Paying attention to gem rates and what is liquid. So I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Probably have to pivot my strategy here. But no, that helps a ton. If I got, what do you think about the new National Treasures? Those I've been in a similar way, like the way those cards look.
Man, you got too much money over there. You're picking the most expensive cards. Yeah, like great cards. Like I love them, and I'll buy them already graded to hold. Like I just bought a National Treasures Penix like a few weeks ago to hold, already graded. But I would never grade these cards. Like I've probably graded like, I don't know, 30 National Treasures cards in my life. One got a PSA 10, like 5 have gotten Beckett 9.5s. All the others I was disappointed with. And that's coming from someone who knows what they're doing. So they're just too hard. They're just too hard to grade.
Okay. Then I guess I'll probably keep some of those National Treasures. I just got, I like the Nike patch cards. I think those look sweet. I got an Amon-Ra out of 10, the frame fabric yesterday. No, just a player I like the way the card looked, and the buy it. The auction ended like pretty cheap. I think the card was mislabeled, so I was, this might not be one that fits the strategy to flip or grade, but thought I got a good price on it and it looked cool. So
yeah, I would just also another piece of advice for making money. It's hard to make money with Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like he's a good player, but you want to stick to quarterbacks. They're the guys who appreciate in value. They're the easiest to sell. They have tons of cards out there. So with football, like for making money purposes, 98% of your purchases should be quarterbacks. It's gonna make your life a hell of a lot easier.
Okay, sounds good. Well, awesome. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep rolling. Thanks for the advice. Enjoying the show. Appreciate everything you do, and I will we'll keep you in the loop on what's going on.
All right, Doug. Appreciate it.
All right. Take it easy. Right. Have a good rest of the day.
You too, man. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Queues open, but I'm going to take this time for a second, and I want to look at some cards to buy. I haven't been able to do it in the past few days. Let's see what's out there in the land of auctions. Let's see what's ending in auctions. So let's do minimum price 300. Let's do min bid count 1. So we only look at cards with a bid. Let's see what's out there. Oh, this is nice. Caleb Williams Future Tie-Dye. That's really nice. Bo Nix. Red and yellow prism. Ooh, if this was a 10, this would be sick. What a sick card. I might buy that anyways. I might bid on it, I should say. Jaden Daniels Red Sparkle. If that was a PSA 10, I would bid. But it's not. I wonder if Malik Willis cards are up. Hold on. I see you callers coming in. I'll get to you in a second. I'm being selfish with my time here. I'm just curious. Are there any sales on Malik Willis cards? Since he signed. Nah, not really. It's not a lot of his cards out there, so not a lot of sales. Downtown Caleb. I'm not a big fan of downtowns. Malik Willis Gold. No Huddle. Is a nice card. Jordan Love. PSA 10 contenders. I love the PSA 10 contenders. Not something I'm looking to buy, Jordan Love specifically, but let's just see what these are doing. Let's just see if this is something I want to bid on. PSA 10. Yeah, these cards they've gotten cheap. Last one's 780. That's what I like. A low sale. Maybe I'll give this a bid. Like, who wants Jordan Love right now? Nobody, right? I'm definitely gonna bid on that. Malik Willis. All right, let me just. I can't share with you guys what I'm bidding because you guys steal my cards. So I can promise you though, you don't want to bid on me with this because I'm gonna overpay. So let's bid on that. And let's bid on this Bo Nix, this red and yellow Bo Nix. Then I'll get to you callers. I see you guys coming in. Bo Nix, red yellow Prism 2024. Numbered out of 44. Oh, no. I think these used to be numbered out of 8. 425, 410. I'm not going to bid on the Bo Nix for now. Back to the callers. So I just felt like there was a card ending in auction soon. That was something I wanted.
Hello.
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey man, how you doing?
What's up? Who's calling?
This is Jonathan from Lauderdale.
Jonathan. Oh, you live in a good area, man. Never move.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I had a question for you. What's your take on Concanuvo Cooper Flag right now? I think there's like a craze right now. The cards are going up like crazy. I have like 3 Concanuvos coming back from PSA right now, probably in about 2 weeks. A Blu-ray Wave out of 150, a gold Pulsar out of 50. And I was thinking, well, should I sell this before they announce the Rookie of the Year, or should I wait until the playoffs?
I would say if it was me, I would sell it now. Like, I'm not big on buying those guys. I'm just never big on buying guys that are up a lot in value, and obviously they are. But when they announced Rookie of the Year, like contrary to what most people believe, it's not going to do much for their value because everyone already knows they're really good, and everyone already knows that one of them is going to win Rookie of the Year. Just because they get a trophy doesn't mean their value increases. Then also, when they win Rookie of the Year, everybody tries to sell them at the same time. Then the supply goes up, and then the demand goes down. So I would sell it now if it was mine. You know, you never know. Who knows? Maybe they could win a NBA Finals, but I doubt it. So I would sell it. If it was my cards, I would sell it.
So just try to offload it as soon as I get them back.
Yep, that's what I would do. I believe if it was like my money, I believe I could put my money in a better situation. I'd rather have my money in like football guys that are down right now. Like you just saw me bid on a card of Jordan Love. I know Jordan Love is not nearly as sexy right now as Cooper Flag, but there's a damn well chance he will be in July. So I'd rather put my money in things that I think are going to go up in value. Flag probably isn't going to keep going up in value, I'd imagine. You never know, but probably not.
Yeah, I have some Jaden Daniels PSA right now. Caleb Williams. I just got a CJ Stroud silver and a PSA 10. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm into football as well, so I got some stuff coming back.
Sweet. Yeah, that's where I'd put my money. So yes, to answer your question, I would sell it.
All right, I'll offload it as soon as possible. Thank you, man.
Cool. Any other questions, or you're good?
I think that was it.
Sweet, man. Yeah, call back in. Let me know how things are going.
Thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Bye-bye. Fort Lauderdale. Can't go wrong with that. We got another good area. West Palm Beach. Must be a hurricane or something over there with all these guys calling. No, there's not. Calling you back, West Palm.
Your call has been forwarded to...
Calling you, Mr. Arizona.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, what's going on, Eric?
What's up? How's it going?
It's all right, man. I think I had
too many Taco Tuesdays yesterday. I'm on Montezuma's revenge.
Oh no.
Not too much noted, but I think I'm fighting for my life right now. But I can't not have my coffee in the morning, so we're gonna chance it on this 2-hour drive.
That's crazy. You want to hear something about me? I paid a holistic health doctor because I've been like just a little bit more groggy recently, and long story short, I'm resetting my body. The next 3 months, I'm on like the cleanest diet of all time, like just literally eggs, chicken, no sauce. The only sauce I could have is like mustard and olive oil, and no caffeine. I wasn't big on caffeine anyways, but no caffeine. Today I feel fantastic. So
can you do decaf?
No.
Damn.
I know. Yeah, brutal. But
just the taste. The taste is good, right? Like if you got the energy, cool. But the taste is just good in the morning. Something.
Yeah, I like the taste of coffee. I would have like half a cup to a cup a day. You used to see it next to me on the desk, but yeah, no more.
And so what about is beef? Are you allowed to have a good cut of beef? I know you probably can't do 80-20, but like if you get like a New York.
The first month of my diet, no beef. It's literally just turkey or chicken.
No fish?
Oh, fish I'm allowed to, but I don't like fish, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah, it's very
Especially
clean.
In Florida, man, they got the catchers right there.
I know. I just, the only fish I like is like, as weird as this is, I like tuna, like a tuna sushi roll, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, after that it kind of stops, but I just don't like how it's like oily. And, I don't know, something about it.
You're gonna have to give us an update, either I don't know, blood work or hey, your sleep cycle or your T level's gone up or something.
Yeah.
See, all right, hey, because it's kind of true, right? Whatever you put in your body is kind of it's almost like if you're putting shit gas or shit oil, the car's gonna run like shit. But if you take care of yourself and
yeah, it's hard. It's hard because eating is a joy of life, right? So like, I love my buffalo wings. I love buffalo wings. So it's like, eating is also a joy of life and eating what you want, but then it makes you feel like shit. So it's like a double-edged sword. But yeah, my objective is whatever it's called, like my adrenaline gland is too low. It's not pumping out enough adrenaline because I pushed my body too hard the past like 6 years of my life, according to my doctor. So I need to reset it, and it says I'll be feeling like I'm on cloud 9 in a few months. So we'll see.
That's awesome. You got ahead of that before anything else with blood pressure or heart stuff later on in the year. So that's good on you.
Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'll let you guys know. But how may I help? Do you have a card question?
Oh yeah, back to the question. Yeah. So I like your systems and processes and everything. Like I said, so I got some about. I think I called it earlier, but like around probably $3K in capital coming back. I was kind of weird on where to focus it again, and like how much to kind of keep in reserve just in case. I know you said like right now you're giving some good examples to I can't remember his name, but you showed an example of a card. Of course, you doubled your money with the gem rate and everything else. But how much of that would you like spend for the month, for the weeks?
They're
still coming back. They're not coming back weekly. Cards I have, they're coming back more like monthly. If that makes sense. So
yeah. So the $3,000, I would try to spend like, I don't know, $500 a week, maybe 3 to 4 cards a week. Try to stay in the $100 range.
So beef up to there now. Stay within that range.
Yeah, that's probably where I'd be if I had that type of budget.
Okay. I was like, would you still dabble? Like if I don't know, for some reason, like you just showed that card, right? Like it was a $50 or $25 card or whatever, and then grading is $30. Just pay a little extra for the not to have the value bulk, and it still doubles your money. Is there options, or are you just better off kind of moving up the tiers into the $150 or $100 to $150 range?
It just depends on the card, but yeah, I'd have no problem buying a $50 card if it could double my money. It just depends on the card, but I should say $50 to $100 range is where I'd be looking if I was in your shoes.
Is it just because you get more, it's almost like I guess you're saying, right? You place a $150 bet, you're getting $150 back versus placing a $25 bet.
Well, anything under $50, it's hard to make money with a card. It's hard to double your money. And then I'm a fan of having more shots at the basket because grading is a profitable venture if you know what you're doing. So I'd rather have 10 $100 cards than one $1,000 card because I just want more shots at the goal. So,
I like that.
And also I want to create that consistency, right? So I don't want to blow my load in 1 week and then I have no money and then I got to sit on my hands. Then you have a bad grader and all your cards get an 8 or a 9 and then you're like, oh my God, I lost money and I sat here and did nothing for 3 months. So that's why I'm a fan of that range. If you told me you had $20,000 to spend, then I'd say, hey, buy stuff in the $100 to like $700 range.
Man, that's perfect advice. I really like that analogy. You'd rather have $10, $100 cars versus, because that's happened to me. Like I've had a $400 car, and like I said, there could have been 4 shots, but instead I took the 1 shot and it didn't come back well. So
you wanna more shots at the goal is my mentality.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Hope everything goes well with the holistic approach. Let us know.
Thanks, bro. I'll let you know if I'm not showing up to these podcasts, then it's not going well.
All right, man.
All right, have a good one. Matawan, New Jersey. It's by my hometown. Or it's by where I went to school at Rutgers, I think.
Hello?
Hey, you have Eric. You're live.
Hey, Eric. This is Nick in Freehold, New Jersey.
Freehold. Nice. I'm from Wayne originally.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Not too far. Have you been to oh man, have you been to Delucia's Pizza in Raritan, New Jersey?
I have actually. I have been once. It was very good.
Oh wow. I had 10 slices in one sitting.
Did you?
Oh my God.
I don't blame you.
That place is crazy. You can't even, I've tried when I was back home. I can't even get a pie. They're sold out by like 2 p.m. It's crazy.
Yeah, post Portnoy review, it's been crazy the one time I stopped there.
Yeah, it takes like an hour for them to cook a cheese pie. It's crazy, but good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. But anyways, how may I help you?
So I'm new to the whole. Well, I've been collecting cards as a kid, and now I'm older.
Yeah.
Kind of pulled everything out of the attic. I've been watching your stuff a little bit, and basically I'm trying to get into the collecting and the flipping cards business. So my main question is, I went to my first card show, just a small one locally. I kind of was taking a lot of your advice on kind of going for the NFL quarterbacks, grabbing the rookie cards, especially some of the down players. So I've been doing that. I kind of went through the dollar bin that a couple of the vendors had and just kind of picked from there.
Yeah.
Is that, would you say one of the better ways to do it? Just hit the $1 or $2 bins, find those rookie cards, and just go from there and then figure out which ones I want to get graded? Or do you think I should be a little bit more strategic and kind of know what I'm looking for going into it with specific rookie cards and going about it that way?
Yeah, dollar bins, no good.
Okay.
So what's your budget for buying cards?
I'd say probably maybe I don't know, 1,000 or 2.
Okay. So I only recommend, so there's a sequence to making money with cards in terms of how much money you have. If you were dead broke poor and you had $200 to spend or $100 to spend, I would say go to dollar bins, find cards worth $5 and $8 and flip them. And it takes a long time, but you could grind out and make $1,000 or $2,000. That's very time consuming, but you're not going to find any of the stuff I talk about, the cards I talk about buying, you're not going to find in those dollar bins. So what you want to be doing with a budget of let's say $2,000 is grading cards. And mainly, in my opinion, the best card, there's 2 avenues to grade cards right now for football. There's the guys from last year, Daniels and Bo Nix and those guys. I like that approach more because those cards will probably go up in value. Or there's the new guys like Shador and Jackson Dart, but those cards actually slowly go down in value as the season gets closer because there's more PSA 10s coming into existence because those cards are new. So as the supply goes up, the demand goes down, the price goes down. So if I were you, I'd be looking at cheaper 2024 quarterbacks. You can go after Optic, which is a type of card. Prism, which is kind of hard to grade. I might stay away from that. Or Select or Mosaic. Cards like that is your sweet spot. And, you could buy, I just showed a card a few, 20 minutes ago, a purple shock, Jaden Daniels. It's $50 right now. It grades a 10 61% of the time. And a PSA 10 is worth $180 right now. Hopefully you get it back. It's worth $220, $230. That's where you want to be going with $2,000 to spend, and like creating a cadence. So let's say every Friday at noon, that's when you send cards in for grading. You buy cards, they get shipped to your house, and then every Friday, like clockwork, you send them out for grading. So you create that consistency. So when you start to get cards back, they start to come back every single week, and that's how you make a consistent income. So like that's what I would do with $2,000 at a card show. Your options are limited because I'd imagine. Which one did you go to over there? Which card show?
It was one in like Old Bridge. It was just a real small one. I forget the name of it, but yeah, it was just like, I don't know, maybe like 15, 20 tables.
Okay, so that's a real small one. So your options are really limited. You're probably not going to find much, I'd imagine, especially maybe I've discovered a lot of the card shows in New Jersey, New York are a lot of vintage crap. So that's not really the way to make money, in my opinion. So I would stick online. eBay is the best place to buy cards. So that's the strategy I would go with if I had $2,000 to spend.
Okay. Can I ask you one last quick question?
Do it.
Okay. Just because you're local to me, which card shows would you recommend in New Jersey? Just trying to get to some of those.
There's one. I've actually heard there's one in my hometown of Wayne. That's pretty good. It has like 100 tables, but it's packed. The best one in your area is the one in Philly. That's Philly. Okay. Yeah, that's the best.
At the convention center, that one, or the Expo Center.
I'll look into it Center, yeah, Expo Center. I think I haven't been there in a while. The ones in like White Plains, New York, and Long Island are shitty because they're just all like old vintage, and the same dealers have been there for like 20 years, and they never sell any of their cards. I don't know why it's like that in the Northeast. It's not like that anywhere else, but yeah. And then I would try to go to and there's card shows all over. Like you could just go and if I share my screen here, and if you just Google like sports card show calendar, if you Google that, calendar, and just click the first one, Sports Collectors Digest, and then just go to your state, click New Jersey. Yep. You'll see a bunch of them. So you'll see it'll tell you how many tables roughly are going to be there. It'll say T25. So there's one yesterday, I guess, in Montclair that had 25 tables. There's one. Yeah, these 20 table shows are kind of rough. Okay. But Morris County Card Show, I would call. There's a phone number, and try to go to card shows with at least 50 tables. Colts Neck, New Jersey. I think that's close to you.
Yeah, that's right by me. Yep.
Yeah, that's 50 tables. That's this weekend. Yeah, that's this weekend. Farmingdale, New Jersey.
Perfect.
That's a flea market, actually. Old Bridge Card Show. I know that one's okay.
That's the one I think I went to.
That's the one with 20 tables?
Yeah, I think so. Unless it was, I don't know, maybe there's two of them in Old Bridge, two different ones.
Here you go. This one's probably the best, like, small one. The one in Garfield, New Jersey. It's got 100 tables. It's going on that Sunday or Saturday, March 15th. So that yeah, and then there's the Wayne. Oh wow, the North Jersey Card Show in Wayne. I know that one's pretty solid. I've actually been there a few times. So like Wayne, Garfield. I thought the Old Bridge one was decent. But that's where I'd be going.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you for all the information there.
Yeah, dude. Good luck. Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Thank you. Will do.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good one.
All right. Seal Beach, California. Never heard of that town. It's probably nice, though. Sounds nice. We're calling you back, Seal Beach.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
The person... Seal Beach did not answer. The queue is open. I could take a few more callers if you guys would like. It's the same people over and over again that don't want to sell. Yeah, that's just kind of local card shows, the same local people, because it's local, go to the same local card shows. It's just kind of the reality of it. Received the message about golden ticket from Eric. Is it real or someone spamming? No, that's real. The golden ticket event tonight is me. That is me. I will be there live. I'll drop a link. Kavi, can you drop a link in the chat? There's some people asking for it. Yeah, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern. It's a live training. I've spent weeks planning it out. on exactly how to make money in today's sports card market. It takes you over everything step by step. It's me. It's live. It's not AI. It's not fake. I promise. It'll be really good. But adrenal fatigue. Yep, that is what my doctor told me. Is Wemby going to blow up like Ohtani? Probably not, because he's not an international sensation. He is, but not as much. And also, he's not a two-way like pitcher and batter. It's the Jeff Wilson show. Don't pretend you don't block real callers. I don't know. We don't block any callers. We take them all. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. I have a big night ahead of me. I got to get ready for it. It is the Golden Ticket event at 8 p.m. Eastern. I would highly suggest registering for it. It's tonight. It'll be really good. It'll be on Zoom. I'll see you guys next week. Monday. We do this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.